Today, we are going to be watching the brand new dev talk for Treyarch for Season 1 Reloaded. I love watching these, man. I love when they go in depth. And, you know, in my video where I talked about things I wanted to see in Season 2, I said, please continue the communication as I literally kick my ring light. Wow, that's awesome. You know what? This video is going to be reactions anyway, so you guys get to see the behind the scenes of what one of my two lights looks like off. But as I was saying, one thing I said in the video was that I want to see more communication from Treyarch to us, and that's what we're getting. So let's talk about it. Let's get excited about it. This is Season 1 Reloaded Dev Talk. We got a little bit of multiplayer and then hopefully a good amount of zombies. Looks like zombie starts early, so a lot of zombies talk. Very important. Here we go. Come on, Kevin Drew.
So first up, let's touch on weapon balance and gameplay updates. If you remember, before the holidays, we did have a fairly comprehensive weapon balance pass pushed live, specifically touching on things like the...
I forgot this guy's name, but he always just looks like that cool uncle. You know, that uncle that's just like, you know, he won't go get you a beer when you're 16, and he won't play football and everything like that, but he'll sit at the kids' table and he'll ask you how school's going. You know, that's kind of
to make sure that those shotguns weren't dominating your holidays too much.
Yeah, Hakita.
And then last week we had our next
multiplayer
pass that went live, specifically touching on the Maddox. With that one, we did want to make sure that we maintained its unique characteristics of that close range capability while pulling in that mid to long range a little bit. And then quickly I'll touch on just our timings for gameplay balance updates, weapon patches. Depending on the season and where we're at, we do want to make sure we're taking our time on when those come live. We want to make sure that weapons like the Kogat, the so-called the Maddox, those have time to kind of settle in and see where they're at in the meta, hear your feedback, of course, and then look at that against the data we're getting. So timings can vary, but generally we try to hit those weapon balance updates at the start of a season or very shortly after.
I understand that kind of sentiment about some of the weapons, but the thing I have to say about that is if an issue is there, it needs to be solved immediately, no matter the time of the season. And especially when it comes to multiplayer, weapons are so dominating in multiplayer. It's everything. It's your class, it's movement and weaponry is number one. So if you have an issue with that, you can't wait too long. And I understand, I've always been the guy that said, hey, yeah, take your extra time to deliver on the product. I've always preferred that. Like, I'd rather you take the extra week than release something rushed. So I think that's always been the good, kind of step to take. But overall, he is making some good points here. I appreciate it.
So let's touch on the maps that we're seeing in Season 1 Reloaded. Of course, we have the brand new 6v6 map, Yakai. That does support
that's a Japanese one,
6v6
I think.
Mode, and of course, gunfight and face-off. If you're playing those modes out there, that is generally our philosophy with our new 6v6 maps as we release in the future. And then we also saw Meltdown, which we haven't seen since Black Ops 2.
Classic.
And of course,
I love
we saw
Meltdown.
the return of Fringe, which has been super awesome.
I love Fringe too.
Edition in Black Ops 7. So weekly challenges.
I love that.
We've been very excited to see the reception of weekly challenges in Season 1. Starting with the ballistic knife in week 1, onto the Deadeye drone score streak, and then with the M8A1 full auto.
Love the weekly challenges, especially in zombies. A lot of people complain about the camos and the way to finish top 5, but I've always really liked them. The ballistic knife is good. The dual wield Akita, the camo for zombies. There's a lot of good things about it, so I've appreciated the weekly challenges, multiplayer and zombies wise, but mostly zombies.
Version.
Because I'm a zombies guy, I'm not really
a ton of fun hopping on, bouncing between MP, endgame, and zombies to complete my challenges, and I'm looking forward to getting that Coral Streaks camo in week 9. And as a reminder, we are always watching player conversations. Just last week, we saw the feedback on the AK-27 Battlescar conversion kit that was released in weekly challenges, and we improved that one quite a bit. The team is always working on the next set of weapons, the next set of maps, the next set of gameplay updates. So please keep that feedback
Don't forget about the bundles.
And now we're going to take a look at a few of your questions for multiplayer. So first up, when is the Scout change coming? So the update to the Scout hybrid combat specialty change will be coming soon, and specifically that one will be where instead of a full counter to the Harp score streak, Scout will turn the enemy player into a red dot instead of a directional indicator. This one was a bit more involved. Usually we like to try to push out those updates a bit quicker, but this one required some code work, so it does need to be in a full patch.
So they just didn't answer the question. Hey, when is it gonna come out? Yeah, so this is what it is. It works like this. It's gonna take us some time. I don't know. Just didn't answer.
Next question. When ranked play? As we've said before, ranked play is going live at the launch of season 2. We're very excited to see everyone hop out there and start grinding those ranks. Woo! And of course, we have some awesome rewards for everybody to earn. All right, next question. Are Babylon and Stakeout coming to Black Ops 7? Those maps are not currently planned for Black Ops 7, but we will have a few additions we're excited to talk about soon for future seasons. The team is currently focused
just two
on
multiplayer
maps, as well as, much like Meltdown, some maps you haven't seen in a very long time.
I've always liked the new maps. If I turn old maps, man, WMD, motherfucker, Detour, or Uplink or whatever. Let's see Magma from Black Ops 2, man. Let's just see those. Oh, what's that map from Black Ops 1? Oh, there's a map in Black Ops 1 that's in my head. Oh, Havana. Let me see Havana.
That's my time for today. Let's kick it over to Kevin Drew to talk about Endgame and zombies.
Yes, Kevin Drew.
Starting with Endgame. It's really cool to see the positive reactions to the Deathclaw Hunt event, as well as the Phantom skill track. Both of those things I think have been...
I just want to say before we start, Kevin Drew is zaddy.
Received really well, and it's kind of good to see the feedback for that, because that really just informs Endgame in general. This is a brand new mode for us, and we're really excited about it because we're not really afraid to touch any aspect of it. And so it's really driven based...
Endgame is like a free sandbox mode. It's like Call of Duty's version of Forge. You can bring shit from zombies. You can bring shit from multiplayer. You can make new shit. You just fucking throw it all in there. And I that sounds like fun.
On what's resonating with players. And the team has some really exciting new things coming at Season 2 for Endgame. So keep an eye out for the blog. So happy belated 115 Day to everyone out there who celebrates, which is hopefully everyone. You can see from the...
You know, I celebrated 115 Day. You know, I put a couple dogs on the grill. You know, I cracked open a twisted tea and just sat by the poolside and just nothing too crazy, something a little light. You know, like the days that I feel like everyone celebrates. You know, Christmas, your birthday, 115 Day, Duke Dennis' birthday. And the capture of Jeffrey Epstein. All right.
That we showcased a lot of cool stuff coming from the community, as well as a bit of a preview for what's going to be coming in Season 2 and Season 2 Reloaded. The roadmap and blog are going to have plenty of details on what's coming as well. So there's been a handful of bugs regarding augments recently. This is something that is a top priority for the team.
You want to talk about augment bugs? Oh, don't get me started on augment bugs. Oh, I don't get me started.
And we've been working around the clock to fix all of these. So a couple of examples of some of our fixes.
Thank you.
Macchiato wasn't working with the ballistic knife. Now it should.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. That shit is nuts. What's the whole point of a melee? Okay.
And then the multi-pack augment for Mule Kick. And that also should be working as well.
Okay.
So let's talk about how.
Which is my favorite Mule Kick augment. That one and the one where you keep your weapon, but...
We prioritize fixes for things in zombies. Depending on what the thing is, it can take a long time because we have to make changes to the executable, versus other things can be a lot easier to fix and can be patched overnight. So we try to evaluate each issue on a case-by-case basis. There's definitely kind of this idea of like, sometimes, there's some very clear bugs or exploits, right? Like automated scripts that allow you to get to round 99 without doing anything, right? That's very clearly like, we need to make sure that that's not happening. Like that invalidates.
Do you think when he talks about very clear bugs, do you think he also considers the like Frenzy Guard Astrum Alorum boss fight strategy, the one that got patched? Did you think he thought of that? He's like, yeah, that's obviously a bug. Like you're not supposed to have the boss health go back that hard down on Caltheris. Let's patch it. Do you think that's what he's talking about here? Maybe that's an example.
The experience and the challenge that a lot of people are going after. An example of a not so obvious case where it might look like we're nerfing fun is using like the TED test as an example for survival maps. We slightly extended the variance of when those could appear. That actually came from me. In playtests, I felt like having those appear so frequently was actually a little distracting from just the core survival experience, but I can see why, people were
distracting from the core survival experience. I low-key get it. I understand what he's saying, like, because The whole point is a survival map. It's not a fully fledged map. So I get it. I understand what he means. But you know, I think the nerfing fun thing has kind of gotten to their head a little bit. You know, I've never heard a director, a game dev say that about their own game. Kind of criticize the criticism. Have you guys seen that before? I don't know. You guys let me know.
React and see that as nerfing fun because we are occasionally make it so you can't earn as many rewards. So in that example, you know, we're listening, we're going to revert that change to bring it back to how it was. So as you might have seen in the blog.
So he's going to revert it back. I think it's fine how it is, man. I don't care. I play survival zombies to play survival zombies, not to fucking grind out my TED tests.
Cursed Survival will be coming at the start of season 2.
Super happy about that. Great stuff.
This is something I had talked about late last year, wanting to make sure we did it right, making sure we are able to reward you for doing this. So we do have a cool set of rewards for doing different tiers on each of the survival maps that include.
And when you get different tiers, you get a gobble gum. You get I'm feeling lucky. Yeah. Oh, and on tier 3, you know, you get a gift card. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, boy.
Nice XP bumps.
Nice.
Gobble gums and some unique.
Told you about gobble gums. I fucking told you.
Weapon charms that are based on the relics themselves. This will be private matchmaking as well, just like normal cursed.
Nice.
The reason we do that is because you can activate all sorts of different relics and create really difficult game sessions. So we don't want people to publicly matchmake into that. But you should still be able to play.
Who plays public matchmaking anyways? Fucking no one.
Yourself or with your friends. This is a mode that's brand new to us as well, and it's really exciting because we get to see what resonates with players and react to that. So we have plans to make.
I remember at the beginning of this game that a bunch of my subs, and I forgot who said it, but he said that Curse is a trial and error mode. It's got all the classic zombies that you love, but it has trial and errors in it. And I love that idea. And this future relic design thing, I hope it's explanation that, hey, we're trying something new. So please trial and error with us. I love that. I love that. And maybe he could perfect it into the next game.
Plenty of relics throughout the rest of the seasons. We're really excited about the relic designs in general because it's something that, you know, we're all making together. We're listening to the community. We have our own new ideas about different ways to play the mode. And different combinations of how you can put all that together. So something we're just really happy to be making on and are excited about. So now we'll touch on some of the questions coming from you all out in the community. So can we buff the LGM1, right? The map's been out for a month.
Okay. Yes. You gotta buff it. Make it kill 3 zombies at once and we have a deal.
Month now, so we're still evaluating it. In the case of this type of wonder weapon where it has infinite ammo, we are very cautious about damage, but we also hear that it's not quite doing enough damage at high rounds, so that's something we're still evaluating. Also, the LGM one will be in the Mars survival map coming at season 2, so it's something that we're still very much looking at for balancing.
Okay, so it's kind of a we're thinking about it. That was his answer. Can we buff the Ligma? We're thinking about it. Here's what they think about you. Like no Vaseline.
Balance adjustments for Oscar. So.
Oh, please please don't let him follow me on round fucking 50.
We feel like Oscar is in a pretty good place.
Fuck. God damn it.
His role is a unique one. He is a tank.
What do you mean he's a unique one? He's just George. All right. Let's go back. Let me hear the whole thing. I'm sorry.
For balancing. Any further balance adjustments for Oscar? So we feel like Oscar is in a pretty good place. His role is a unique one. He is a tank that actually discourages you from trying to kill him. That being said, we understand that if you do go through
I like the sneakness of it.
The great lengths of taking him down, the rewards could be slightly better. So
okay. Rewards could be better.
That's something we're still looking into.
I'm sick of still looking into. Shit. I want answers. You know, I like that you're talking to us, but I wish you could be like, oh yeah, you'll get 2 free perks and a ray gun.
No promises. Any updates?
No promises. Fuck. I like how all the questions are Astra and none of them are about Ashes. Any updates on legacy weapons?
It's on legacy weapons coming to zombies. So this is something that we're excited about with the team. We're still trying to figure out the right way to do it. And this is kind of an extended stretch goal, but I think the way we do it will be something that players will really enjoy.
Okay, so that one was a bit strange. It was also another, like, we're thinking about it, but it's like he says there are going to be legacy weapons, but he doesn't want to tell us. I think the best way to do legacy weapons is one of two things. Make it an Easter egg reward. That would be sick. Like, make it a reward. Round 50 on the map, dude, you unlock the Commando, or the AN-94, or the SVU, or some classic weapon, APPSH. Or make it a surprise, bro. You hit it out of the box, put it in a trailer, something to be like, oh my god! Remember, like, the PPSH trailer from Grog Crovia? People were like, yes! Why don't we do that with Black Ops 7? And, like, you hit the box, you're like, oh my god, I just got the Helion sub. I just got the Hades. What the hell? Holy shit, I just got the fucking hammer, or the haymaker. The dingo. The gallo. I don't know. I know not all weapons work, but it's Black Ops 7, so at this point, who cares?
The remaining relics bugged or just undiscovered?
We'll leave a like. You know what? Actually, no. Because if you tell me we're still working on it on this answer, this is a either or. If you tell me we're still working on it, I'm disliking the video.
They're just undiscovered. We've tested them.
They're undiscovered.
And, you know.
All right, fine. I'll fucking like it. Fucking like your stupid video.
No more hints as of today, but keep hunting and looking for them.
Okay, so it's like no more hints as of today. As soon as he said that, I'm looking at the background. You sure? I'm looking at it.
No more hints as of today.
That shit like, what the fuck is it? Oh my god, there's a fucking light next to him. What the fuck? That's exactly what it. I'm like that Will Smith. That's exactly what I'm doing.
But keep hunting and looking for them. So that's it for me. Thanks again for all of the great feedback coming out of Season 1 Reloaded. Until next time.
All right, fade to black. Fade to black. Okay, so about the questions. Number one, Ligma needs to be buffed. I understand that it's infinite ammo. I don't think it's how fast the zombies die. I think it's how many the fucking UFOs can hit at once. It's one zombie at a time. It's too long. And then secondly is the whatchamacallit, the Curse Survival's good. I like that it's going to be in the game. And then the Oscar awards, like, man, give me a ray gun. Or give me, like, what if you kill Oscar and you automatically get a ultra, what is it? Epic is the highest gobblegum, because it's not ultra or whatever, it's epic. Whatever the highest gobblegum is, legendary, epic, I'm not sure. But give me the highest gobblegum, so like a perkaholic or a gift card. Give me a random one when you kill Oscar. That would be cool. And it activates instantly. That would be cool. But that's all I have for you guys today, man. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Good shit. Treyarch, thank you for the communication. Much love. And yeah, new video coming out tomorrow. Sorry this one's late. You know, just being me. But I appreciate all your guys' support. You guys have been so awesome. And man, you guys, if you guys keep supporting me, maybe one day I can do this full time and I won't be so late on my uploads. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be fucking late. Yeah, you guys know me. Anyways, you guys have a good one. And I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video. Have a good one.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.